Eldoria, at twilight. The city of spires and secrets, where magic hums beneath cobblestones and love, is the most dangerous contract of all. 4 women gather in the Moon Ember tavern, unaware that tonight, a mirror will crack, and something ancient will step through.
His fingers brushed my wrist. Just skin. Just a moment. But the air turned electric, like lightning waiting for permission.
Serena Vayne, an enchantress who writes forbidden love tales she's too afraid to live, felt the stranger before she saw him.
I should have pulled away. Every story I've ever written warned me. I didn't.
The tavern door opened. Candles dimmed. The fire seemed to hold its breath.
That's the face that I'm about to ruin my life for a pair of cheekbones face.
Mira, the sharpest legal mind in Eldoria, set down her wineglass with a theatrical sigh.
Serena, darling, whatever you're thinking, stop. I've already drafted 3 heartbreak contracts this month. My quill needs a vacation.
I wasn't thinking anything.
That's exactly what scares me.
His chemistry is wrong. And perfect. Like a formula that shouldn't exist but does.
Kalla, an alchemist who distills desire into potions, leaned forward with professional fascination.
No magical signature I can read. He's either nothing at all, or everything we've never seen.
Or he's a trap. The kind that doesn't leave footprints. Biana Storm, a warrior-mage who believes her own power is a curse, kept her hand on her sword. I've seen men like him. They walk into rooms like they own the silence. They never stay.
But he wasn't leaving. He was walking toward our table. Mad me.
The stranger stopped before Serena. His eyes were the color of deep water, calm on the surface, something ancient below.
You write about love you've never touched.
My voice caught. That's not what I expected. Most men ask my name. I write stories. Yes.
Dangerous ones. I've read them all.
Excuse me, who exactly are you? And how did you get past the tavern's wards?
The wards didn't stop me. Nothing stops me anymore.
That's not ominous at all.
Answer the question. The stranger reached into his cloak and placed a small, silver mirror on the table. Its surface showed not their reflections, but a woman screaming in silence.
My name is Ronan. I'm the last keeper of the Serpent's mirror.
The Serpent's mirror was shattered 400 years ago. Every piece scattered.
Almost every piece.
Ronan's gaze never left Serena's face. The mirror pulsed with a soft, desperate light. I'm not here for revenge. I'm here because the mirror is healing itself. And when it's whole again, it will consume the one woman whose reflection it has always wanted.
May? No. I write stories. I'm not a mage or a warrior.
You're something more dangerous. You see people. The mirror feeds on loneliness. You're its opposite. Serena looked at her friends. Mira's eyes were sharp with warning. Kalla's were alight with curiosity. Biana's were filled with the promise of violence.
And if I refuse?
Then Eldoria forgets what it feels like to be truly seen. Not with a bang, with a slow, beautiful fade into indifference. Ronan turned to leave, his cloak brushing the floor like water over stone. The mirror wakes at moonrise, 3 nights from now. If you're brave enough to hear the truth, meet me at the old, reflecting pool.
Wait. Why me? Why now?
Ronan paused. When he looked back, his eyes held something that looked almost like hope. Because I've been watching you for 3 years, and in all that time, you've never once written a story about giving up on someone. The door closed behind him. The candles flared back to brightness. The tavern's warmth returned.
Well, that was either the beginning of a romance or the prologue to a funeral.
Can't it be both?
I don't trust him.
Neither do I. That's the problem.
Serena touched the mirror. Its surface was warm, alive. Something whispered at the edge of her hearing. A name she didn't recognize, spoken with desperate longing.
If you've ever felt that love can change your destiny. Subscribe, because this story is for you.
The morning after, Serena sat alone in her scriptorium, the silver mirror glowing on her desk. She hadn't slept.
I kept seeing her face, the woman in the mirror. I do, screaming without sound. Nalimaya. Trapped.
A knock at her door. 3 slow beats, then silence. You're still awake.
You're still outside my door at dawn. That's either romantic or deeply concerning.
Can it be both?
That's what my friends would say.
Serena opened the door. Ronan stood in the gray light, looking as exhausted as she felt. I need to show you something. Before the others wake. Before I lose my nerve.
And if I say no?
Then I'll stand here until you say yes. I've waited 400 years. A few more minutes won't matter.
400 years?
The mirror keeps its keepers alive, whether we want it or not. He took her to the old reflecting pool, a forgotten place where the city's first settlers once saw their futures in still water. This is where the mirror was shattered, where the serpent's heart cracked open.
What was the serpent?
A god of vanity, of wanting to be seen, of needing to be desired. Ronan knelt beside the pool. The water was black, still, and strangely warm. It wasn't evil. It was lonely. It showed people their most beautiful selves, and they became addicted to the reflection.
What happened?
The keepers tried to destroy it, to free the people it had trapped.
And?
They shattered the mirror, but they couldn't kill the serpent, only scatter it. Ronan looked up at her. His deep-water eyes held centuries of grief. Now the pieces are finding each other, and when they reunite, the serpent will wake, and it will want what it always wanted.
To be seen.
To be worshipped. To consume the attention of the one person whose gaze it can't capture.
Me?
You won. Back at the Moon Ember, Mira was pacing.
She went with him again. Alone. Before breakfast.
Her emotional signature is calm. That's either very good or very bad.
Or she's finally feeling something real. Biana stared into her wine glass, watching the liquid swirl. I've spent my whole life afraid my storm would destroy anyone I love. Maybe Serena's tired of being afraid too.
There's a difference between courage and stupidity.
Is there? Because from where I'm sitting, they look exactly the same.
The mirror is changing her.
Kalla held a small vial of amber liquid up to the light.
I took a sample from the mirror's surface last night. The magical signature is mine. Hungry. Not malicious. Just starving.
Starving for what?
Attention. Real attention. The kind that sees flaws and stays anyway.
Serena returned as the sun reached its peak. Her reflection followed her, but it moved a half-second too slow.
Serena tonta aya. Look at your shadow.
It's not a shadow. It's the serpent. Watching.
How long has it been following you?
Since I touched the mirror.
Serena sat at the center of the table, her friends around her like a living shield.
Ronan says, the serpent will wake at moonrise tomorrow. We have until then to understand what the keepers did wrong.
And what exactly did they do wrong?
They tried to destroy something that just wanted to be loved. They treated hunger as evil, instead of pain.
So we have to do the opposite. Feed it?
We have to show it that being seen doesn't mean being consumed.
How?
I don't know yet, but I have 24 hours to figure it out.
Ronan waited by the reflecting pool as the sun began to set. Serena found him there.
You knew the serpent would attach itself to me,
I suspected.
and you didn't warn me?
Would you have believed me?
No. Thought now.
Then, I made the right choice. Serena sat beside him. Their shoulders almost touched. The black water rippled, not with wind, but with attention.
Tell me about the first keeper, the one who shattered the mirror.
Her name was Eldoria. She was the serpent's favorite, the one it loved most.
What happened to her?
She broke the mirror to save herself, and trapped the serpent in pieces instead of setting it free.
That's not saving. That's delaying.
I know. Serena reached out. Her fingers brushed his. The water stilled completely.
You've been carrying her guilt for 400 years.
Someone has to.
No. Someone has to forgive her. And you're the only one left.
Ronan turned to look at her. The grief in his eyes cracked, just slightly. What if I can't?
Then the serpent wakes tomorrow, and we all drown in our own reflections.
Serena stood. She offered him her hand.
Come back to the tavern. Eat something. Sleep. Die in now. Let my friends annoy you with questions.
Why?
Because you're not a keeper anymore. You're just a man who's been alone too long.
That night, the 4 women and the last keeper sat together in the Moon Ember. It was awkward. It was strange. It was a beginning.
So, Andy, 400 years. Any interesting stories?
Mostly pain.
I meant romantic ones.
Mostly pain there too.
The emotional chemistry in this room is now shifting. The serpent is curious.
Let it be curious. It's not touching my friends. Biana's storm crackled softly. Not a threat, a promise.
Tomorrow we face a god of vanity, a being that has consumed everyone who ever tried to help it. And we're going to show it something it's never seen.
Which is?
Love that doesn't want anything in return.
The fire crackled. The candles burned low. Ronan watched Serena as she spoke, and for the first time in centuries, he didn't feel like a keeper.
If this story touched something inside you, stay with us. Subscribe, and let the next chapter find you. If you've ever felt that love can change your destiny, subscribe, because this story is for you.
Moonrise. The final night. The reflecting pool waited beneath Eldoria, its black water trembling with anticipation.
I've never been more afraid. Not of dying, of being seen. Truly seen.
Then don't let it see you. Simple legal strategy.
Mira adjusted her crimson robes, her armor against uncertainty.
The original keepers tried to destroy the serpent. That was their mistake.
So we don't destroy it. We understand it.
And if it doesn't want to be understood?
Then we argue. I'm very good at arguing.
Biana laughed. A real laugh, rough and warm. The storm around her crackled softly, waiting. I like this version of you. The one who's ready to fight with words instead of swords.
Don't get used to it. I plan to return to sarcasm immediately after survival.
Ronan stood apart from the group, his back to the reflecting pool. The water reflected not the moon, but a woman's face. Beautiful, terrified, ancient. Ilera, I know you can hear me. Echoing. You brought them here. After everything I did to protect you. You didn't protect me. You imprisoned me. I loved you. Love doesn't trap. Love sets free. Serena walked to the edge of the pool. Her reflection stared back, but it wasn't her. It was the serpent.
You've been watching me for weeks, learning me.
Through Serena's reflection. You write about love. You're too afraid to live. You understand hunger.
I understand loneliness too.
Then you know why I need to consume. To be seen. To matter.
I know, but you're wrong about one thing.
What?
Being seen doesn't require consumption. It requires courage.
The water rippled. The serpent's face shifted. Confused, curious, hungry.
Whispering to Kalla. What is she doing?
Whispering back. She's writing a new story. In real time.
Hand on sword, if that thing touches her.
It won't. It can't. It's never met someone who isn't afraid of its hunger.
You've only ever known people who wanted to use you. For beauty. For validation. For power. I don't want any of that.
Then what do you want?
To sit with you. At the edge of this water. And not look away.
Serena knelt at the pool's edge. The black water rose to meet her hands, warm, trembling. Serena, don't. It'll pull you in.
No, it won't.
She looked at Ronan, at the man who had carried guilt for 400 years.
It's never met someone who stayed by choice.
The water touched her fingers. The serpent's face in the reflection softened, just slightly. Why? Why would you stay?
Because I know what it's like to want to be seen. To be afraid that if people really knew you, they'd leave. I've written 100 stories about that fear. I've never lived past it. Until now.
Mira stepped forward. Then Kalla. Then Biana. They formed a line behind Serena, hands linked.
By every law that honors connection over control, I stand with her.
By every formula that failed to capture what we share, I stand with her.
By every storm I've weathered and every fear I've faced, I stand with her. By every vow I broke and every grief I carried, I stand with her. The water stilled. The serpent's face in the reflection began to change. Not into hunger, but into something that looked like tears. No one has ever
what?
Stayed. The black water began to clear. The serpent's reflection didn't vanish. It transformed, became softer, younger, numb, less hungry.
You're not a monster. You're a child who was never taught how to ask for love.
I don't know how.
Then we'll teach you.
The pool rippled one final time. When it stilled, the serpent's face was gone. In its place was a small, silver scale, warm to the touch, glowing softly.
What is this?
A piece of her, the part that wanted to be loved, not worship. Serena lifted the scale from the water. It rested in her palm like a heartbeat.
She's not gone.
No. She's finally free. Dawn broke over Eldoria. The reflecting pool was just water now. Cold, clear, ordinary.
Is it over?
It's beginning.
Serena looked at the silver scale in her hand. The serpent's gift. The serpent's trust.
We have a lot of work to do. Teaching her. Showing her what love actually looks like.
The chemistry of that process will be fascinating.
The protection of it will be exhausting.
The legal framework will be a nightmare.
But we'll do it together.
Ronan stood apart, watching them. Serena walked to him and placed the silver scale in his hands.
You've been running from this for 400 years. It's time to stop.
What if I'm not strong enough?
You don't have to be. That's what we're for.
Ronan looked at the scale, then at Serena, then at the women who had followed her into the darkness. I don't deserve this.
No one deserves love. That's what makes it love.
The first rays of sunlight touched the reflecting pool. The water sparkled, alive, ordinary, beautiful.
The serpent isn't our enemy. She's a child who was never held. And now she has 4 mothers and a keeper who finally knows how to stay.
Weeks pass. The scale lived in Serena's scriptorium, glowing softly in the moonlight. Mira drafted the first rites of Sentient Magical Entities Act, arguing that even hungry gods deserved dignity. Kalla developed a serum that helped the serpent communicate, not in hunger, but in dreams. Colors, dot, textures. Biana taught her about storms, about power that protects instead of consumes. And Serena wrote, not forbidden tales hidden from the guilds, but true stories, honest ones, about a god who learned to ask for love instead of taking it. One night, Serena sat alone by the reflecting pool. The water was calm. The scale around her neck pulsed softly. You're thinking about endings again.
I'm a writer. I'm always thinking about endings.
This isn't an ending.
I know.
He sat beside her. Their shoulders touched. The water reflected not their faces, but a woman smiling. Ancient, peaceful, finally home.
She's happy.
The serpent?
Elara. She's finally happy.
So am I. Serena leaned her head against his shoulder. The moon, the same moon that had witnessed the serpent's shattering, watched over them.
I used to think love was something that happened to people. A spell you fell under. A reflection you couldn't escape. Now I think love is something you build. Something you choose. Over and over. Even when it's hard.
Keepers tried to destroy the serpent because they were afraid.
And we saved her because we weren't.
The water rippled, not with hunger, but with contentment.
The most forbidden tale isn't about passion or power. It's about staying. About choosing to see someone, really see them, and not looking away. That's what I've learned. That's what I'll keep writing. Until every hungry thing knows it can ask for love, instead of taking it.
The scale around Serena's neck pulsed, once, twice, then settled into a steady, peaceful glow.
If this story touched something inside you, stay with us, subscribe, and let the next chapter find you. Because this isn't the end. It's just the first page of everything that comes next.
The moon set, the sun rose, and Eldoria, the city of spires and secrets, kept breathing.
One story at a time.
The city holds its breath again after the chaos of the rain. This quiet feels like coming home, a feeling I have never known. If this is our forever vow, I'll take the risk and start right now. If this story touched something inside you, stay with us, subscribe, and let the next chapter find you.